your notes. So once again, our objective for today can add rational numbers. You don't need a Freire model because we already covered rational numbers. Okay? No necesitan la caja esta para llenar porque ya la hicimos, ¿verdad? Just copy the objective. Okay? Now, we already copied the steps also. Remember that? Okay? También copiamos los pasos, así es que no copien los pasos, hoy va a ser más práctica. All right, so here we go. So we know what rational numbers are. We cover that. We had some steps that I gave you guys. Write the decimals vertically aligned. If the fractions, identify common denominators and rewrite the fractions. From there, identify zero pairs, and at the end, add or subtract. Okay? So we got that. So look at this one. This is where I want to get to. I'm going to go over this one first. Here we go. Pens down, eyes up here. Check this out. I'm going to do this two ways. One, the way I'm using the absolute value, and then two, using the number line. And I want you to do it both ways. So pay attention, pens down. Here we go. First way. I'm gonna write these vertically. I start with the biggest absolute value. Which is the biggest absolute value? 1.2. This is 0.3. El valor absoluto más grande es el 1.2. So therefore, I'm going to write 1.2 and then 0.3, and we align the decimals. Alineamos los decimales. Are we there so far? Are they the same sign? No. Therefore, we're going to subtract. So, can 3 take away from 2? No. This becomes a 0. This becomes a 12. Can 3 take away from 12? Yes. That becomes 9.0. So now we want to find out what the sign will be at the end. Tenemos que ver qué signo va a ser la respuesta. Which is the biggest absolute value? ¿Cuál es el absoluto más grande? 1.2. And what was the sign of this one? Negative. So the answer is negative. Copy that, please. Bam. All right. That's one way. The second way is using the number line. So pay attention to this part. Here it goes. So to use the number line, first of all, I need to find the absolute value. Let's see. This is 0.3. This is 1.2. So the biggest one is which one? 1.2. Is that correct? Is 1.2 greater than 1? 1.2 es más grande que 1? Yes. Is 1.2 greater than 2? ¿Es 1.2 más grande que 2? No. So the most that you're going to go is what? 2. Is that correct? That's the highest number you're going to hit. So watch. Why do we need to know that? Because that's what we're going to need for the number line. Watch. So it's 1.2, 0. It's not greater than 2, so I'm going to go all the way to the end to 2. This is 1. On the negative side, I'm going to go -1 and -2. So, since now we're dealing with decimals, does everybody know that decimals are in base 10? Base 10. Does everybody know that? Okay, watch. Let's say I have a decimal here. I start with 0, right? Up to what number can I use in this spot right here? 9, right? So it could be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0. How many numbers are these? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what base 10 means. Does everyone understand? Which means, how many spaces do I need to divide each one of these? 10. That means I'm going to draw 9 lines. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I have 10 spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does everybody see that? I'm going to do that for every one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now that I have that, now check this out. Remember when we did integers? ¿Recuerdan cuando hicimos íntegros? That we started with a number line with the number that they gave us. If it's a negative, we go which way? Left. If it's a positive, we go which way? Right. Does anyone remember that? So check this out. What's my first number? 0.3. Which way do I go? To the right. So I start here, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And I land at 0.3. So far, so good? From there, what is the second number that they give us? 1.2, and we're going to the left. So how many lines are we going to skip? This was 3. How many are these? 12. So we're going, starting here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And where did I land? This is at negative 0.9. Does everybody see that? Copy that, please. All right, so now that we did that, let me give you one more for you to do. Label it example Q. I'm going to leave this there so you can have it as an example. And make some space. All right, here we go. Example Q. Do this one by yourself. I'm sorry? Yeah, the number line, please. Negative 1.6 plus 0.8. See what you get. Go. All right, let's see. So you drew your number line, is that correct? And is it crooked? There it is. 0. And once again, what is the greatest absolute value? 1.6. Is that more than 2? No. So we go up to 2, 1, negative 1, negative 2. So therefore, this one we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Even though they're not exactly spaced, but you understand that they should be, right? All right. So let's see. What's my first number? 1.6 to the left. So we go 16 steps to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and we land at negative 1.6. Are we there so far? Yeah. But then it says 8 steps to the right. So from here I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What spot is this? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's negative 0.8. Hands if you got that. Fairly simple? Okay. So let me ask you a question. Don't copy this one, but look up to the screen. No copien este, pero déjenles hago una pregunta. Example super Q. What if I gave you something like this? Negative 3.2 plus 4.3. How many numbers would we put on the number line? Talk it over with your neighbor, please. How many numbers would we put at most on the number line? ¿Cuántos números pondríamos en la línea numérica para hacer esta suma? Okay, who said 4? Who said 5? That is correct, because this is a little bit more than 4. Is that correct? And everybody understands how to go one at a time, right? All right. So now that we got decimals, check this out. Let's go to your favorite, fractions. Yay! Actually, do this one by yourself. You don't have to use the number line. You can use this one, the absolute value, and stack them. vertically. Bless you. Copy that. Bless you. What's that? 12 point what? 81. Hands if you got that. Looks about right. Let's see. I said, do the absolute value. This is 17.2. Absolute value of this one, that is 4.39. Which is the greatest one? 17. So we're going to write 17.2 over 4.39. Make sure you align the decimals. Asegúrense de alinear los decimales. Are they the same sign? No, that's why we subtract. Add a 0 right here. So let's start here. Do we need to borrow 1 from here? So this becomes a 1, this becomes a 10, so that's a 1. Can 3 take away from 1? No, we borrow 1 from here, that's a 6. This is 11, that's 8. Bring down the decimal. 4 from 6 is 2, bring down the 1. What was the biggest absolute value? 17. What was the sign? Positive, and we're done. Bam! How we doing? Good. Give me a second. Now that we got these, let's move on to fractions. Yay! Okay, I'll come back to that one. Copy this one, please. Example 3A and 3B. Copien este. Ejemplo 3A y B. Just copy them. I'm going to go over them, and then we're going to do these together. Okay? Copy that. Look up, please. Pens down, look up. I'm going to go over this one first, and then we're going to do one together, and then from there I'm going to show you the second method. Okay? Here we go. So, step 1. To add and subtract, the first thing that we want to check if we have common denominators. Lo primero que tenemos que revisar es si tienen denominadores comunes. So, do we have a common denominator? Yes, so then we just write it as one fraction. Lo escribimos como una fracción. Are we there so far? Next, we're going to focus on the numerator. Entonces nos vamos a enfocar en el numerador. Watch. This is what I do. I draw a little heart. Watch. Dibujo un corazón. Oh. Does everybody see it? Does everybody see the heart? Yes? All right, so check this out. Now that I have the heart, I'm going to use what we learned from the beginning of the year. Ahora que ya me enfoqué en los numeradores, vamos a usar lo que usamos del comienzo del año. Who remembers the additive inverse property? ¿Quién recuerda la propiedad de aditivo inverso? Which is 0 pairs. Remember that? So check this out. How many negatives are here? 2. 1, 2. How many negatives are here? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are there any 0 pairs? No. So how many negatives? 7. So this is negative 7. Copy that, please. Bam. Yeah, draw the heart and the tiles. Oh, copy that. All right, let's do 1B together. Vamos a hacer 3B juntos. Here he goes. 3B. So, first things first. Do we have a common denominator? Yes, what is it? 7. We write it as one fraction. Draw your heart. Aww. So, how many positive tiles? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many negatives? 3. 1, 2, 3. This becomes a what? 0. What do we have left? 3. So that's 3 sevens. Bam. Everybody see that? Now, if you can, after that, if you can, you reduce it. But if you can't, you can't. On this one, you can't reduce anymore. Si pueden reducir después de eso, reduzcan, pero si no, no se puede, y así lo dejan. You ready to try by your own? Okay, see if you can do these by yourself. Here we go. Example 3C and 3D, because I want to see how you do with these. Example 3C and 3D. Do those by yourself. Copy those. Go. Correct answer, -4/5 and 1/9. Okay? We got this? Now, let me show you a second way of doing this. Okay? So, pens down, eyes up here. Check this out. Pens down. Pay attention, please. Here we go. I'm going to use now area models for this. Check this out. I'm going to draw a rectangle for this fraction. And a rectangle for this fraction. There it is. So now, how many spaces do I need to divide each fraction? 9. So that means I'm going to draw 8 little tallies right here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now that's kind of big right there, right? Boom, that just happened. Everybody see that so far? Now check this out. Look up. How am I going to use this for this? This is a positive 5, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about this one? How many? 4 negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have any zero pairs? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have any negatives left? Any positives left? Yes, that 1, so this is 1/9. Damn! That's what I'm talking about. Everybody see that? Okay, I want you to copy example C again underneath. Copy it on your paper, and we're going to do using the area model. So copy example 3C again. Write it on your paper. -1/5 and -3/5. Okay? And how many spaces are we going to do for each rectangle? 5. That means 4 tallies, right? So draw your rectangle for this one and a rectangle for this one. All right? How many spaces do we need them? 5, so we need 4 tallies. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is 1 negative. This one is 3 negatives. Do we have any zero pairs? No. And how many negatives do you see? 4. And these are fifths, right? Boom. Telling you, I don't know. It's just like boom. We got it? All right. So we got that. Now the last example. Check this out. The last example I wanted to cover is a word problem. Copy this one, please. Example 2B. This is going to be our last one for today. It says, Tom ran a 100-meter dash in 11.5 seconds last year. This year, he improved his time by 0.568 seconds. How fast did Tom run the 100-meter dash this year? Tom corrió una recta de 100 metros a 11.5 segundos el año pasado. Este año mejoró su tiempo por 0.568 segundos. ¿Qué tan rápido corrió la recta de 100 metros este año? So that's what we're going to find out. Copy that, please. All right. So let's see. Let's see. What was the original time? 11.5. So we write 11.5. So if he improved to his following year, what does that mean? Did he run faster? Yes. Which means more time or less time? Less time. What does the word less mean? Subtract 0.568. Less time, right? So we're going to subtract that. This has 2 zeros, so therefore, can I take away from 0? No, we can't borrow from here, so I'm going to borrow from here. This is a 4, this is a 10. This becomes a 9, this is a 10, so this is 2, 3. We can't borrow from there, so this is a 0, so this is 14, 9, 0, 1. So how fast did Tom run? 10.932 seconds. Piece of cake? For tonight's home play is on page, what? 73. Okay? So, the other one from last night at page 72, you're going to turn in on your way out. Okay? There's tutoring today. If I don't see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your home play. Bye.